Hi everyone. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the benefits of ecosystem. So till now, we are discussing about ecosystem structure, everything we are discussing, right? So now, what are the benefits we are getting from ecosystem? Definitely, we are getting more benefits, right? So here, Robert Constantine et al. In the year 1927, what he stated about these benefits: ecosystem services are the benefits provided to human through the transformation of resources. So whatever resources the ecosystem having, no, so from that we are getting more benefits. So what are all the resources? We can get benefits from land, water, vegetation, atmosphere, right? So that is the ecosystem. Yes. So from that we are getting more benefits, right? We just see, if you take mangrove ecosystem, right? So what are the benefits we are getting from mangrove ecosystem? So it offers a habitat and act as nursery for aquatic plants. Habitat means the place where the organisms will live. So it giving a shelter to more organisms, and it give nurturing, and it will. So here we can find more aquatic plants in the mangrove ecosystem. Okay, and it provides more medicine. Okay, it provides fuel wood and timber. We are getting everything from this mangrove ecosystem. Okay, and one more thing, it acts as a bridge between sea and rivers by balancing sedimentation and soil erosion. So this is very important part of this mangrove forest, mangrove ecosystem. Okay, so without this there will be no bridges between, there is no connection between the rivers and the sea. Okay, right. And it helps to reduce water force during cyclone, some natural disasters, right? So if the water level will be more, the force, if it is if it is in high force, then because of this mangrove forest the force will be reduced. Okay, yes. And another one, it help in windbreak and oxygen production. So this is very important. And carbon sequestration and prevent salt spray from the waves. So these are the advantages we are getting from this mangrove ecosystem. So this is very important part. You have to go through this. Yeah. And in general, there is a flow chart, provisioning a service. So what are the things we are getting? Food, fiber, fuel, genetic resources, biochemical resources, fresh water, medicines, we are getting it, and cultural service, because spiritual and religious values, knowledge system, education and inspiration, recreation and aesthetic values, ecotourism, right? And supporting services, primary production, provision of habitat, nutrient cycling, soil formation, retention, production of atmospheric oxygen, water cycle. And regulating services, under this we can have invasion resistance, herbivory, pollination, seed dispersal, climate regulation, pest regulation, disease regulation, erosion regulation, water purification, natural hazard production. So these are coming under this ecosystem services. Yes. And now, how do anthropogenic activities, that is human activities, will affect this ecosystem? Definitely nowadays we are facing more problems, that is because of human activities, right? So we are changing the nature, we are not growing along with the nature. So we are growing very faster, but we are destroying the nature, so that we are facing more problems, right? So in which way we are affecting this ecosystem, right? So here we can say the Millennium Ecosystem Assessment 2005. So what they are saying, found that over the past 50 years, humans have changed the ecosystem more rapidly and extensively than in any comparable period of time in human history. Okay, so how we are destructing this ecosystem? So habitat destruction, we are doing deforestation. Okay, soil erosion. So introduction of non-native species, that means from foreign species we are introducing here, and we are facing more problem because of that. over harvesting of plant material for our need. We are harvesting more population, definitely. So this is very, very important part. We are doing it, right? So we are polluting land, water, and whatever natural resources are there, we are polluting everything. Okay, and we are using more pesticides, fertilizers, right? And so everything will be affecting this land. Yes, yeah. So these are the anthropogenic activities to destroy this ecosystem. This way only we are destroying it. Yes, yeah. And how to protect the ecosystem. So how to protect the ecosystem? Definitely. So whatever points is mentioned here, so we should not do, right? We have to stop doing this, then we can protect the ecosystem. So we have to use eco-friendly things, right? And we have to do for afforestation. Okay, and we have to use only the farm products, vegetables, fruits, greens, and we should reduce the use of natural resources, recycle of the waters, recycle the waste, and reduce the amount of waste you produce, right? So, and reduce consumption of water, electricity, right? And we have to go for water recycling. Yes, and for especially we have to reduce the usage of fossil fuel so that we can prevent pollution. We can reduce the pollution level in the atmosphere. So now we are in quarantine time. So here we heard more news that no one is going outside. So the sea water and all the water resources, even air is also, air is very, very pure without, because we are not using vehicles in this quarantine timing, right? So there is no air pollution, no water pollution, no land pollution even, because we are not going up, we are not buying anything, or else we will use more plastics, everything, right? Yeah. So once we follow this, and we have to create an awareness to our family members, friends, everyone, how to keep our ecosystem very safe and healthy. If once we keep our ecosystem safe and healthy, then we will be healthy, right? So these are the measurements we have to take. Once we follow this, definitely we can keep our environment very clean and healthy. Yes, we can save our ecosystem. Yes, yeah. And in next video, I'll explain the ecosystem management. Yes, yeah. Thank you.